Skol Vikings. What's up, my fellow Purple Warriors? Grab your horns because today we're diving into one of the most heartwarming stories in Minnesota Vikings history. Imagine this. A 93-year-old legend of a fan, right there at the TCO Performance Center, holding a real leather football like it's gold. That's Barbara Rudolph, celebrating her birthday in the most epic way possible. With our team, this isn't just any visit. It's a bridge from the very beginning of Minnesota football all the way to today. Get ready because this story is going to hit you right in the feels. Who's with me? Picture Barbara cradling that football, fingers tracing every seam, a huge smile lighting up her face. Right next to her is her husband Richard, 96 years old, both of them glowing with pure joy. They've been married since 1957. Talk about a lifetime of love and football. Their son Rick is there too, making it a true family affair. Skol to families that bleed purple. Barbara keeps saying it over and over. I love the sport. You can feel the passion in her voice even through the words. They're touring the beautiful Twin Cities Orthopedics Performance Center. And Richard just whispers, God, this place is beautiful. I mean, who wouldn't? It's our modern-day Valhalla. This special day is extra special. It's Barbara's 93rd birthday. How incredible is that? Raise your hand if you'd love to celebrate like this. Now let's go back in time because Barbara's story starts way before the Vikings even existed. She's the daughter of Louis Paul, a true pioneer of Minnesota football, a St. Paul native. He played for the independent St. Paul Ideals and then signed with the Minneapolis Marines in 1923, Minnesota's very first NFL team. Louis was a beast, started 10 of 11 games as fullback, even played against the legendary Jim Thorpe. That's real history right there. Back in 1920, Louis was quarterback for the Ideals when they faced the Rock Island Independents, a founding APFA team. The newspaper called him one of the classiest quarterbacks in the state. Clever, fast, and shifty. The Marines hunted him after Rube Ursella left. Can you imagine the early days of pro football? No pads like today, just heart and grit. Barbara grew up hearing all those stories, and it shaped her into the ultimate Vikings fan since day one in 1961. Barbara proudly tells everyone, we're a football family. And man, is that an understatement. Her dad hosted Old Ideals teammates at their West St. Paul home for years. Lifelong friends bonded by the game. She followed every Vikings season religiously, from the Purple People Eaters to our modern stars. Who else has that kind of loyalty? Drop a Skol in the comments if you're ride or die. Even with a walker or wheelchair now, Barbara stands up slowly, sheds her winter coat, and reveals a red Minneapolis Marines sweatshirt with the iconic logo and NHL on the back. She quips, I should have been born a boy, because back then, no girls allowed in organized teams. But she found her way. The Pauls were the only family in the neighborhood with a football. So Barbara joined the boys in backyard games. Guess what position she played? Quarterback. Baby, she had the ball, she called the shots. Barbara went to Monroe High School in St. Paul. Her dad's old teammate Martin Norton was even the principal. Richard, her husband, was a star right guard there too. Inducted into the school's Athletic Hall of Fame last year. They didn't meet until a New Year's Eve party years later. She laughs. I was there with someone else, but that didn't last long. Classic love story with a football twist. The family legacy keeps going strong. Rick remembers trips to the old Met to watch the Purple People Eaters. Now, grandsons play at Cretin-Derham Hall, and one, Daniel Freund, went on to Princeton University. Football runs deep in this bloodline. Barbara's favorite quarterbacks? Fran Tarkenton, Warren Moon, and Brett Favre, one of her all-time personal faves. Who's your QB GOAT? Tell me below. Walking the halls, they see the superhighway with all the franchise history, including the brand-new Vikings Ring of Honor display. Director of Legends Relations Tom West points out the moments that made us legends. Then, surprise! Director of Player Engagement Jasper Brinkley greets them, along with Harrison Smith, Jamarcus Sanford, and Andrew Sendejo. The love is real. The guy starts singing, Happy Birthday, right there. Harrison Smith hands her a custom purple jersey with Barb on the nameplate and number 93. Barbara jokes, You know, I'm 93 today. And Sendejo fires back, "Oh, I thought you were 39, pointing to the digits flipped. Classic banter. Moments like this make you proud to be a Vikings fan. Pure class. They head into the indoor practice facility to watch the Saturday morning walkthrough. Players and coaches keep coming over, thanking Barbara for her dad's groundwork that helped pave the way for our franchise. Even running back Aaron Jones Sr. shakes Richard's hand, thanking him for his Korean War service as a postal worker. The respect is incredible. Then head coach Kevin O'Connell walks up with that big smile, sharing appreciation for their story and lifelong support. Barbara tells him, "Coach, you go beat that Wisconsin team tomorrow." And guess what? The Vikings did just that. Maybe Barb brought some serious good luck. Skol to the magic of real fans. At the end, they gift Barbara and Richard that leather football. They take turns holding it tight, like it's the most precious thing. The whole morning was emotional, beautiful, and full of purple pride. Stories like this remind us why we love the Minnesota Vikings. Not just the wins, but the heart. What do you think? Have you ever met a legend like Barbara? Share your stories in the comments. Alright, Vikings family. If this story fired you up like it did me, smash that like button right now. Drop a comment. Who's your favorite Vikings QB of all time? And tell me if you'd love a visit like this for your birthday. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a Vikings update, and share this with your purple crew. Skol Vikings forever. Let's keep the purple pride alive. See you next time.